Lemba yothe matinga na marori matatu ona mbathi personal kifi meithikilio na maguru ingimunya na gicicio ikihita nira parking mugetuika kiungururio kihato gia gicagi oria maguthekia ingera ndaguthekia ingera ndaguthekia ingera na wikare thi gikuika tata muici hamwe na maciaro maku bigega ciaku ciothe rimwe nginya kwanyu gihoyo gikehũra gwaku gatuĩka rĩcumbĩ ta mũtumi awaroti mandĩko nĩ maroiga ũtharia no rĩhĩtia rĩtithanagia mĩthainĩ ũrĩa magũthekia ingera ndaguthekia ingera ndaguthekia ingera na wikare thi ũrĩa maguthekia ingera ndaguthekia ingera ndaguthekia ingera na wikare thi
Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi. Muvuta bangi ndo ni deal na mashetani. Mukula bangi zishike zikiwa ndani, na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Niko na swali, nani akona bangi? Nani akona pati tukuje tuwashe bangi? Nani akona lighter yangu nilipea mlami, alikuwa na kibangi ametoa Kasarani. Niko na chwani ya kuvuta bangi. Kani kona so ntavuta mbili za chwani. Kani kona show backstage navuta bangi mpaka macho ziwe red kushinda lipstick ya Zari. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi. Mimi nachapa kazi kushinda pepo za shetani. Napenda majani kwanza ikiwa na asali. Napenda maihani yeni mtamu na sukari. Ni ama sugar daddy na kaka sugar mami. Bora akona watoi wanapenda bangi. Bora akona account naweza toa ganji. Nikikosa ganji najua siwezi kosa bangi. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi. Na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi. Na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi. Muvuta bangi ndo ni deal na majirani. Mukula bangi ndio damu ikuwe safi. Na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtu wa shetani. Niko na jibu, nani akona swali? Nani akona tibu? Jutiba huwa ni bangi. Niliuma ndimu nipate sura ya kazi. Na tangu nianze bangi niliwachana na kazi. Niko na Arif hawezi kosa bangi. Kasi na domu enda kwake kula bangi. Kani kona show yendo huletanga bangi. Bangi after bangi. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi. Mina chapa kazi kushinda hata mati yangi. Mina penda hani kwanza ikiwa na kibangi. Napenda asali utamu iko kwa sukari. Niweki sugar daddy, niwache sugar mami. Bora nipate mdem anapenda bangi. Bora akona account naweza weka ganji. Akikosa ganji najua siwezi kosa paki. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi. Na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi. Na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Bangi Na kama hupendi bangi wewe ni mtoto wa shetani.
Hey Maze, a very good morning to you. I hope you're having a rad Monday. This is the Intern Network show and you're chilling with me. My name is Jean Virginia Njogu and I'm the intern What Radio 254 who hosts from 10:30 to 12 Monday to Friday. And it's a good Monday to be alive. I'm so grateful for the moments that we have right here, right now. In the present is where the gift is at, Maze. So here we are. It's a great week. It's coming up and we are tumeshapita middle of September. I don't know if that excites you ama inakushtua, but for me, I'm having a rad time knowing that I'm not the same person I was yesterday. I'm not the same person I am 1 hour ago. And every day, every moment is a new one. And we get to celebrate and find love and find joy, even in the sorrow, even in the suffering, even in the pain, because this is why we're here. This is what life is all about. I'm telling you. All right. So yesterday I was checking out, minding my business on the internet, and then boom, Just Imagine Africa apparently has passed away. I don't know at the age of what, barely 30, but the information on the internet is that he suffered from, I think, depression, then he committed suicide. And people on the internet are flabbergasted, wanashtuka, wanashangaa, everybody is dying. Kila mtu anaenda, tutabaki na nani kila mtu akienda, you know? Who are we going to remain with if kila mtu anaishia mazee? And it's a good question, but the better question is, how are you checking up on your male friends? How are you checking up on your female friends? And more so the male ones. Our dads, our uncles, our boyfriends, our every male counterpart mazee. Kila mtu mwenye akona dudu. How are you checking in on those guys mazee? Because apparently they have so much to say, but they do not know how. They do not know how. So today we're going to be delving into mental health for men, strictly for men. And I am so graced by the eventual arrival, my guest, anaitwa Yaro, who is also a male. And I hope he's going to be giving us some deets about how we can go about the male mental health. And trust you me, this matter is not only for today, it is for every single Monday right here with me on the Intern Network show. And in credit to the loss of an icon, a Bangi ambassador, I want to give out this jam as a dedication to Just Imagine Africa. You lived, you laughed, you loved, and you've left a legacy. And we're going to remember you always. And this song right here, I think inagonga ndipo. Ama vipi? Let's have a listen.
Oh mama, panguza chuzi, siye tafakari vita vya juzi. Sikupenda kwangu kukuudhi, ila tu ujana haubagui. Dada, panguza chuzi, sijitie lawama kwa uzushi. Kwani vita kati ya mandugu si ya Firauni. Wakati hauniruhusu mimi kurekebisha yangu madhambi, kwa hivyo naomba siku hii
nikumbukie mazuri.
Nataka mcheke siku ya mwisho, usiwe mpweke, mimi bado niko na mshukuru Mola kwa kuwepo. Nasema amina, 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 amina. Oh mpenzi, usijaze chuki wewe moyoni, hasara yote ya Mwenyezi. O rafiki, punguza chozi, sijumize we kichwa na maswali. Utazame sana kwenda bila mkono wa buriani, wakati hauniruhusu mimi kurekebisha yangu madhambi. Kwa hivyo naomba siku hii nikumbukie mazuri. Ninataka ucheke siku ya mwisho, siwe mpweke. Mimi bado niko na mshukuru Mola kwa kuwepo. Nasema amina, 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 amina.
Amina mazee, amina.
Oh, sina nafasi nyingine ya kuwa na wewe. Nasikitika, minaumia, lakini nina shukrani moyoni.
We are so thankful for you, bruv. You entertained Kenya, you entertained all of us, and you broadcasted Bangi to the world. So much love, mazee. Rest in peace. Just imagine Africa.
Nikumbukie mazuri. Ninataka mcheke siku ya mwisho, siwe mpweke. Mimi bado niko na mshukuru Mola kwa kuwepo. Nasema amina, 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 amina. Amina, 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 amina.
Ni hao uliniwacha mi bila fahamu kuwa ni yako zamu. Angalau ungeniambia eti unakam, nitulize hamu wangu wa dhati. Hey, tama zangu zimenikwamia mikononi, labda huu ni mwisho wa dunia.
Safiri salama, salimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye.
Safiri salama, msalimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, ndio, tutaonana baadaye, mpendwa, ndio, tutaonana baadaye. Nakam, mpendwa, tabasamu, tutaonana baadaye. Nakam, mpendwa, tabasamu, tutaonana baadaye.
Wow. Okay. Natamani kujua what your plot is. Ata landlord upeana notice. Akimaulana ingilia kati. Peace ni expensive but worth it. Kwa nini uliamua kutangolea? Diet yangu imechange, tabia kulea, usingizi na kutamani. Kushoto kulia unakuja lini? Nitabasamu tena, unanitenda. Aliyekuchukua sijui nani alimtuma. Maombi ni ati wakati rudi nyuma. Jioni nikirudi nikupate kwa nyumba. Jiji zimeshikana ni ngumu kuvunja, but kauna raka nenda kwanza. Niko na iBag sijalala, na usalimie Maulana.
Safiri salama, salimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, safiri salama, salimu Maulana, tutaonana baadaye. Ndio, ndio, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, nakam, mpendwa, tabasamu, tutaonana baadaye. Oh, tutaonana baadaye.
Yes, Maze, tunafika. This is the path that all of us has to take. No matter if you're an animal, a plant, a bacteria, whatever you are, you have to be born and then you have to die. This is the path we are all on. And for me personally, I usually feel like death should not be a mourning session. It should not be something that we're so upset about. But instead, and I know that this is coming from a very deep place as I say this, instead we should hold on to the moments we've had with this person and be happy that they know the answer to what lies uko mbele. Like pastors, religious leaders tell us, yo, we are going to heaven or hell, and your actions right now are what determine what you're going to, where you're going to go, you know? And the truth of that is left upon people who've had near-death experiences, people who are believers and people who are atheists. We don't know where we go at the end of the day. We have no idea mali tunaishia. Lakini, for this person who has transitioned, this person gets to find out whether they'll be having a new life, whether they'll watachomeka milele, kama wataenda wakuwe na baridi huko mbinguni. I do not know. But of course I believe there's a life after this one. Wherever it's going to be, I have no idea, because I know we are eternal beings. But I just take the moment of grief as a moment of celebration and acceptance and, jubilation, because this person ameacha kusuffer in this world, and this world can be very traumatic, and to the point where in this context, just imagine Africa decided to kata kamba yeye mwenyewe. He was going through a lot. We can just imagine. By the time you're deciding that I want to take my own life, you must have given up on your friends, you've given up on your family, you've given up on strangers, you've given up on good, you've literally just given up. And if you have ever been in a depression state, the heaviness, the loneliness, it's too much. It's too much. And it can push you to making decisions that are going to hurt the people that you love, the people that care about you, the people who you thought did not care at all are people who are going to be mourning for you and are going to be celebrating your death anniversary. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So as we take the moment to be silent and give rest in peace wishes to one of our own, just imagine Africa, we hope that his life and legacy is something that other people will see and feel inspired, and more so, feel inspired not to do the thing that he did. Mental health, especially for men, is a very important matter, and it has to be put at the forefront, especially in African societies and in African cultures. Mwanaume kuongea, hai makes sense, and we make a lot of fun about it. Boy child, kwani wewe ni mwanamke. But there is a very underlying matter uko chini, and we need to dig it up, examine it, and find out, autopsies, tufanye autopsies. Yeah, why mental health for men is such an issue. But good for you. During this session, we're going to be delving into all of that, and I'm so excited because the guest I have for you today is particularly a male gender. So hoping that maybe we'll be able to get a few insights. And if you're hearing me and if you're tuned in, I'd love to hear from you from the comment section and from my number if you have it, or our phone number on Radio 254, that is 0110-254-254. Please reach out, give us your comments, give us your question, and as always, I am going to be here listening to you just as much as you're listening to me. All right, so coming right up, still in the context, is a very beautiful jam that Asia did a cover of, and it was so remarkable, done by King Kaka and Redford Chorus. And this jam right here, the poetry ya King Kaka, acha niwaambie, you slap. Kama ulikuwa unadhani mama yako anakuchapanga, haujaichapwa na music ya umse. Like, it slaps. It's like he's talking to you and he's talking to himself and he's talking to God and he's talking to all of us, and that's just beauty right there. Music and the way it portrays our own culture, it reflects our culture and society and our thoughts, our ideas back to us, is the ultimate gift of the art. All right, so let's enjoy this one.
Footprints kando ya bahari, nikisikia symphony ya maji, vile samaki na boat zina dance. Kweli Mungu ana kipaji, but all good things iko na mwisho. I think the end ndo itwangwa kifo. Ulienda kama warrior sababu wewe ndio ungetuwakilisha. Lini unamaliza quest? Lini unaitamatisha? Already kuna ng'ombe nono, ukirudi tunaichinja. Maisha siku hizi inanisakata, wacha vile tulikuwa tunasakata dimba. Room yako tumeiwacha the same vile tu ilikuwa inakaa. Ile poster, zile viatu, na tulifold nguo vile ulikuwa unazipanga. Nitaangalia na nani sunset vile inazama ndani. Kama urudi tumbukie na isitoke huko ndani. Ile pilao tulijaribu kuipika, kumbe ni mchele tu. Sijui nini ilifanyika, mi wakili wako niambie nikutetee tu. Walisahau jina yako, siku hizi wanakuita marehemu na the late. Najua it's not too late, kwangu is now. Kuja tushare na wewe meal kwa plate. Macho zangu ziko na layer ya sadness. Akitoka shule saa zingine usawa, anauliza uko wapi Moran Agnet. Unakumbuka vile nilikuwa nasema nataka kwenda gym ni lose weight. I think the future will favor the bold. Mchana yangu ndio usiku, siku yangu ndio mchana. Ambia Mungu come basi, tuone tu sunset pamoja, sunset tu moja. Wacha niumize matumbo nikingoja. Unakamweni plan, sitaki mabeshte wako wa miss please. Zile Jordans unakamweni, tucheze PS. Tupe sign, smoke signal, tuma messenger basi. Niandikie barua niende posta kesho, ama andika kitu kwa sky na handwriting yako, ama niangalie juu lini, usiku au mchana, ama usiandike saa zile jua na ni distract. Si unanijua ama si unakumbuka macho zangu azidu poa na taa, ama ini ndoto, ama ni kama nikiamka ndakupata nje, ama tume, na nalala, ama na sleep talk nikiamka nitakupata, ama wanasema kama sina mbona nachagua, ama umeenda na umeniachia tu memories, ama
Senzerina coming up, Papo Evolve by King Kaka featuring Redford Chorus, and inatuambia cheki, we miss you, we're going to miss you, And even though we won't know where to find you, we know that you're in our hearts. All right. So this goes out to everybody who's lost anybody, not let alone just imagine Africa. We know that death is a constant. There's so many people who want to see today and they cannot, mainly because they are partly in ICU, HDU, or they are literally just gone. Okay. So the best you can do for you as a person is just to appreciate that you can breathe, you can eat, you can sleep, and you can work and enjoy your life in the way that it comes, because that is what the Bible tells us to do in the book of Ecclesiastes. And all those other things, life is vain. Yote ni vanity mazee, just as Daddy Owen alituambia, cheki. What is important is that ucheki God na ujijue. Umesikia? Chonjo. So, yes, very much so. Karibu sana back to the show. This is the Intern Network show right here with me. My name is Virginia Njogu. You can call me Jean if you like. And I show this from 10:30 to 12. And today we are tackling men's mental health. And we want to know how to assist the men in our lives. May it be your dad, may it be your brother, maybe your boyfriend, maybe somebody you know that you see is going through a lot as an empath, as an intuitive. Unacheki umse kuna mashida yako nazo, but you don't know how to assist them. More so because guys hawapewangu hiyo space ya kubonga. Hawapewi hiyo opportunity ya kujitell ati. Na not that they don't want to, but because it's been culturalized, imekuwa normalized in our culture that a strong man keeps things to himself, and a strong man does not need anybody for anything. And once you need anything from anyone, too much or just a little, just a little too much over the top, kwani wewe ni mwanamke. And masculinity and all that it entails is a beautiful thing. Speaking as a female, I love masculines. I love masculinity. I love to see male figures in the society, people who are making moves. And we'd want to know people like Elon Musk, people like, I don't know, people who are influential, even like our president and our previous president. How did they get themselves through the life ya kujiekea vitu na life ya, because this is the archetype. Even though wanaume wako, by the time anakuambia kitu, it's either too late, he's already been overindulging, or he's already been too quiet. You don't feel a connection anymore, you're not friends anymore, amekucut off. But mbona amekucut off? Unacheki? Some questions that we really need to put in mind and appreciate and have context too. So for ladies, I would want to know, how would you like your man to express himself to you when he's feeling upset? Would you rather he kept quiet, dealt with his issues, then come tell you about it once it's already sorted? Or would you rather he was blunt about it as he was going through it, and maybe, just maybe, shed a tear while telling you what he was going through? And for males, I would really love to know, how do you take time for yourself? And how do you feel through your emotions? Ama utaenda to gym, ama utaenda to kulewa watch futa. How are you dealing with difficult emotions in your body? And to be honest, do men even feel difficult emotions in their body? Like, mnajikazanga sana. Anyway, one of my favorite men is Nyashinsky, and I'm so grateful he's alive and he's still here making music. And let's listen to this jam because it has some content. Yeah, appreciate the now, because life can't ever, and I mean ever, I'm capitalizing it, I'm boldening it, it's in red. Life can't ever be any better than what it is right now. I didn't say yesterday, I didn't say tomorrow, I said right now. If it's painful, it's good. If it's happy, it's good. If it's toxic, it's good. Everything is good because God created everything, Yeah, so I don't know, but that actually makes me feel so much better, because as much as there's so much happening in the world, knowing that God is in control, I'm usually like, I'm just no one. I'm a dust. I'm just nothing in this whole universe, and I take it a day as it comes. When it's my day, it's going to be my day. And I hope that this song gives you an inspiration of the same context. Juu mimi napenda hii ngoma na napenda huyu mtu. So, all right.
Party cups, burning trees. We get high, we get tipsy. Then we dance, and then we kiss. Say goodbye, and then you miss me. New romance, key too sweet, key too fine, key too sexy. It's a must to G3. It's a must to the city. When can life be any sweeter than this? Stay still, we found a moment of bliss. Take a pic, save this moment in time. Oh, when we were slaves to the pleasures of life, feels so good. I feel so good. Feel so good. I feel so good. Feel so Take a chance, take a sip, take a risk. Actually, yeah, nakuwan, nakuni, nakumind, nakuhisi. Vibe dangani, never lie, feel alive. When you're with me, it's a must to G3. It's a must to the city. When can life be any sweeter than this? Stay still, we found a moment of bliss. Take a pic, save this moment in time. Oh, when we were slaves to the pleasures of life, feels so good. I feel so good. Feel so good. I feel so good.
Yani DJ shit hapa eko lokolo mnyanyana niko nani video na takataka na King of Beat Magic Center vinya hiyo kitu shaka.
Boy child aki unaumia. Boy child aki unalia. Zile vitu boy child we kupitia ni mingi lakini don't stress we tulia. Juu unajua mwanaume ni kuvumilia, kupambana na hali yake si kulia. Mangori kushoto na kulia. Don't worry brother, hapana chilia. Juu unajua mwanaume ni kung'ang'ana. Hata huyo manzi mrembo muombe namba. Hajalishi vile surako inakaanga. Mwanaume katede mwenye unatakanga, yeah.
They want $1 million.
Yes.
They want $1 million.
But me the hustler.
They want $1 million. They want $1 million.
But me the hustler.
They want $1 million. They want $1 million.
But me the hustler.
They want $1 million. Boy child, $1 million. Boy child.
Yo.
Yeah. Hakuna yule demo anaweza katumiza roho. Yeye akaniumiza roho. Boy child.
Yo.
Yeah. Hakuna yule demo anaweza katumiza roho.
yakaniumiza roho.
Oh boy child, boy, oh boy child, boy, oh boy child, boy child, boy child, oh boy child, boy, oh boy child, boy, oh boy child, boy child, boy child.
Boy child cha muhimu ni uhai bro, kusumbuana na masle queen hi-fi jo, kujitisha uko na ukedi na ujapimwa bro, kujichocha we ni sponsor na hata hauna do. Boy child cha muhimu ni kungangana, juu nataka kuishi life fiti sana, but life yako imejaa tu malana, kila kitu unafanyanga ina maswara, njoki njeri sheri kesho uko na sara, nasikia hadi umekunja mama Sara, unajenga do lakini unaenda sara, ukidunga kiatu kali ni masahara.
They want $1 million,
Yes.
They want $1 million,
But me the hustler.
They want $1 million, they want $1 million,
But me the hustler.
they want $1 million, they want $1 million,
But me the hustler.
they want $1 million, they want $1 million. Boy child, yeah yeah, hakuna yule demu anaweza katumiza roho, yeye kaniumiza roho. Boy child, yeah yeah, hakuna yule demu anaweza katumiza roho, yeye kaniumiza roho.
Oh boy child, boy, oh boy child, boy, oh boy child, boy child, boy child, oh boy child, boy, oh boy child, boy, oh boy child, boy child, boy child.
Kani kuimba kuna boss we imba, na kama wezi imba wacha mimi niimbe. Kani kuimba kuna boss we imba, na kama wezi imba wacha mimi niimbe.
They want $1 million,
Yes.
they want $1 million,
But me the hustler.
they want $1 million, they want $1 million,
But me the hustler.
Cash Records.
Cheki.
So fresh.
Lion. Cheki. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi, muvuta bangi ndo ni deal na mashetani, mukula bangi zishike zikiwa ndani, na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Niko na swali, nani akona bangi?
Nani akona?
Tukuje tuwashe bangi. Nani akona lighter yangu nilipea mlami, alikuwa na kibangi ametoa Kasarani. Niko na chwani ya kuvuta bangi, kaniko na so ntavuta 2 za chwani, kaniko na show backstage navuta bangi mpaka macho ziwe red kushinda lipstick ya Zari. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi, mimi nachapa kazi kushinda pepo za shetani. Napenda majani kwanza ikiwa na asali, napenda maihani yeni mtamu na sukari, ni ama sugar daddy nataka sugar mami, bora akona watoi wanapenda bangi, bora akona account naweza toa ganji, nikikosa ganji najua siwezi kosa bangi. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi, na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi, na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi, muvuta bangi ndo ni deal na majirani, mukula bangi ndio damu ikuwe safi, na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtu wa shetani. Niko na jibu, nani akona swali? Nani akona tibu? Jutiba huwa ni bangi. Niliuma ndimu nipate sura ya kazi, na tangu nianze bangi niliwachana na kazi. Niko na Arif hawezi kosa bangi, kasi na domu enda kwake kula bangi, kaniko na show yendo huletanga bangi 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 after bangi. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi, mimi nachapa kazi kushinda hata mati yangi. Mimi napenda hani kwanza ikiwa na kibangi, napenda asali utamu iko kwa sukari, niwe kishuga daddy niwache sugar mami, bora nipate mdem anapenda bangi, bora akona account naweza weka ganji, akikosa ganji najua siwezi kosa paki. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi, na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Ukiamka kwenda church muamka kuvuta bangi, na kama hupendi bangi we ni mtoto wa shetani. Bangi, 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 bangi,
Na kama hupendi bangi, wewe ni mtoto wa shetani. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. This is the Intern Network Show, and you're tuned in with me, Ginny, and I am your show host kutoka 10:30 to 12 every weekday, and I hope that you're having a rad time. Today is a Monday, and we're going to be talking about men's mental health alongside the music journey. Yeah, my guest, mwenye ameshafika, it's a different session, and I hope that y'all are ready because it's going to be saucy, I'm telling you. So, what is going on with men kwa industry, and what is going on with men in general, that kuna this perception ya when you do certain things wewe ni mwanamke, ama wewe when you do something, when you wear pink it's feminine, when you I don't know guy ukitoboa masikio sijui wewe ni shoga, okay, like so many things zinafanya wanaume wasiji express in the ways that they want to, and I don't know if it's our fault kama community ama our fault kama also ladies that tuna uphold some toxic masculine standards, but how can we assist us as a community, because the men and women hatuwezi jitoa hapa, we are two different genders, let's just start there. And I don't know about equality, bruv, but we can never be equal because we are definitely not the same, but we can try to be on one page, you know. So joining me in studio is my guest Yaro B.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm all right. How's your Monday going?
Kind of well. I'm just from school.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm here.
Hey, unasoma bado? How's that going? Uko karibu kumaliza?
Yeah, niko almost kumaliza.
Yeah?
And like next year, July, I'll be done with school and ready for the next part of life.
Right? Inshallah to that, because God tu ndo anajua about next year,
true.
July. Hata kesho ni God tu anajua. And when, you know, the good thing about death is that inatu ground, inatu show cheki. Hauko hapa for long. And the pain and the realization that you've lost somebody that you knew or mattered, and especially if the person mattered. Najua kujua mtu na kupoteza mtu mwenye is your close person, is very different. But I think hiyo kitu inakuanga grounding sana. On this other side, I have another guest called
Max.
Max.
Yep.
How are you doing, Max?
I'm good.
Yes. What you up to? How's your Monday?
Oh, Monday's dope. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Thank God. We thank God. Mazeni God kila kitu. So we want to talk about mental health. Yeah, men. And you being men, I'm sure this is a bit uncomfortable. Like najua it's uncomfortable. But we have to get to the root of something, Maze. We have to find out how we can assist not only females. Tutakwanga tuko all about female gender. Let's assist the males. And then, you know, females will shout, females will talk about you behind your back. Female hata jifanya aja kukasirikia. That's the thing about a female. Males, meanwhile, mtenda tu mkunye pombe, muitane bro, alafu uko chonjo, siku ingine ikam, vile itakam. Sindio? Yeah, so my most important question, is, how do you guys feel when you're going through a hard time? Like, what are the emotions for you personally? Let's start with Yaro.
It's kind of crazy. Sometimes you feel like you're just stagnant, like you're not moving.
Yeah.
And like you're just there, like nothing. Like for me, like the other day we were at that ASEAN thing.
Yeah.
And then like I said, like I was going through this like a depression moment for like 3 whole months. Like I felt like I'm just there, like the body's there, but mentally I'm just not there. I'm just surviving, doing all the crazy shit, and like you lose your purpose. You lose your purpose for a minute. Yeah.
And when you're going through this moment, you could lose yourself. And of course you want to find yourself again, because the emptiness is a sign that something is missing.
Yeah.
The feeling like I'm stuck is that something is missing. Mwili yako inakwambia, hadi wewe unajiambia something is definitely not okay.
Yeah, true.
So in a point where me, say as your friend, I want to assist you, and I don't know that you're going through it because you look like you're handling it okay, una show up. Kazi tu ni kungara. Kazi tu ni kungara na na kukaa tu
Kukaa tu.
mazee. So umeng'ara, unajua sasa perception. I didn't mean kiona unakaa fiti umevaa hadi madigaga, unakaa, you have your life in order, lakini I don't know what's going on in your mental.
Yeah, you just have to show up.
Yeah, you're showing up, but I don't know what's going on. How would you want a friend, or how would be the best way for a friend to approach you about it? Now feel ni kama na emasculate na kutoa masculinity yako, ama I'm trying to, I don't know, make you sad. I have good intentions and I want to assist. How best would you assist somebody who has intentions like mine?
For me, I'll just say like find somebody who you can talk to. Si lazima kusaidie. Like somebody mwenye anaweza kusikiza. Even though like maybe una go through a financial hectic situation, or maybe just depression or anxiety, just find somebody mwenye unaweza ongea naye. Si lazima kuanza kusaidia. We get out too, cause as much as I'm a man, pia mimi kuna best yangu, like we always talk about this shit, like ikifika pale nimelemewa and I feel like I can't talk to somebody. I know like kuna best yangu fulani naweza mwambia hivi aniambie hivi, maybe ni calm down kiasi or ipunguze whatever I'm going through. So always just kuwa na somebody unaweza ongea naye about all that, cause ukiamua kujinyamazia na accumulate another zinakaa zinapatana na hiyo so by the time you realize it is too late, by the time you get help probably may commit suicide.
Ama labda uja commit suicide,
or may even go like crazy. Like
ama umeingia into drugs. Ama you're just unachimba every shamba. That's also an overindulgence. Si lazima ikuwe drugs. You can be fucking around, upate uko na ugonjwa, upate depression ingine.
Exactly.
So this is such a brittle topic. I'm not even sure how to go around it. What about you, Max? What do you think? How do you feel when you're in a stuck situation? Like,
like for real, I support him on like you
no,
really...
no same answers. No same answers.
No, just on one point then. On one point.
Okay.
Like, I support him on the fact that kuwa na mse unaweza ongea naye. That's definitely like, you need to have somebody, you need to have that support ground, that somebody you can open up to, and then they won't judge you. They'll listen to you, and you're sure like with this person he cannot even, because if such situations are very close to the heart. So if I tell you something and then you go and tell somebody else, that really just messes up the whole thing. So I'm of the opinion, just definitely need to have somebody you can talk to. But on top of that, I'm from the school of thought that a man too is supposed to be strong. I'm not saying you're not supposed to like nini, but
you're expected.
You're expected to be strong. You need to be I don't know how to say it, but you need to be strong as a man. Regardless. So all I'm saying is I like when they talk about mental issues, because definitely it mental issues affect you as a being, like everything. If you're not good mentally, even whatever you are, it's still, people might see like, yo man, I'm rocking out nini, like you
mentally
mentally you're like, it's just nini. So for men, I'm of the school like, don't try to like, men should not be softened up. They should be put in a way they understand they are strong, so they should be able to absorb most of the things, because the minute a man is weak, then a lot definitely
is not going to happen.
It's not going to happen for sure. So I'm of the opinion, like, I like the mental talk and everything. I support it 100%, but we should train people to be strong men. Like, you should not be weak mentally, because the minute you're weak mentally, it changes like a lot. And you know the way society is, I'm not saying men are superior, but I'm saying there's that backbone, there's something they hold in the society. Same to females, but men should like, I don't know how to say it in word without, I don't want to sound offensive to some people. Internet, man, there's somebody loading up his gun like, but all I'm saying is just, as a man, be strong.
Yes, of course. I would like to take you back to something you just said, that expectations fulani zinafanya wanaume wakwe ngumu. Inafanya, yani, expectations ndio zimefanya mwanaume akwe what he is. I mean societal, ile to cultural, hadi to biological expectations. Maze, you should be able to protect me as a woman.
Definitely.
That's just the basic one, yeah. But who are these people putting expectations that are beyond mental health, safety? Because and of course you've also mentioned something else, I'm coming to that. So people are saying you should be strong, yeah? Who are these people saying this?
See, it's just like the expectations of society, because as a man, let's say when you're childish and then we are growing up, it's like the games even men play and the game females play are a bit different. As a man, tukienda like cheza hizo kati and everything, you see ladies watacheza na doli, wambie you need to carry a baby, you know, to nini atacheza nikaa anapika nini. But for a dude, even the games we play as kids are not towards that, you know. And then society too is changing in the fact that like we are redefining the roles of a man and we are redefining the roles of a female.
Yes.
You know, so tuko caught up kwa that
change.
That can change.
So part of that change.
No wonder that depression thing is kicking in also a lot, because you are redefining some stuff, and then kuna the old school people.
Our grams.
Our old school people are like, yo, this is what a man exactly. This is clear cut. There's no corners about it.
The millennials.
And then
there's no bloodline hapa. Aijarab iko very fine. Na haiko dotted. Iko very line hivi. Hapa ndio kwako.
Don't cross this. And then there's the people are like, yo, it's the fucking 21st. What? Jesus. 21st century. Futuristic.
All right. I hear you, and this is great conversation. And to introduce our artist, I'd like you to listen to one or two of his jams. As tukikunywa maji hapa hivi tukipunga hewa. Because why not? Why not? So this song inaitwa Nimerudi Tena, and it's a freestyle by Yaro, and nilipenda ingoma. I was listening to it and I was like, pretty good. Let's have a listen.
Shobo Yaro out here. Nimerudi Tena.
What's they cooked another one?
Nimerudi tena, smoking na reverse pende mambichwa, nipate kanisa, sadaka natoa ushuru na lipa, sipendi kubisha, napenda vurugu napenda masifa, you know I'm the nigga, whenever I pull up I'm rocking a filter, jigga the big man, shady gon' kill you whenever you say that, ngeli ni jina, sipendi harusi napenda tu dina, ballin' and greener, nunua tupeza na wene mkulima, nigga, you gon' die soon, started from the bottom, bala luka from the top, hey, niggas wanna borrow cause they know what's bucking pot, hey, tane me so soro waka nive fuck a cop, hey, they be watching Zoro samurais, got the swords. Jazzy watch it porno every day, they gonna drop. Hey, I be riding solo cause they say I brag a lot. Hey, yo let Mr. Soro cause we got a parking lot. I'ma blow a candle, I'ma make a wish to be a goat. Lena mweke kando na mafala pia Joe. Sina time na my yes man, I'm so busy I gotta go.
Lena mweke kando na mafala pia Joe. Sina time na my yes man, I'm so busy I gotta go. Killing all these rappers in the booth, I got a job. But these bozos tryna jam me but they don't know where I'm from. Cause I'm alive and I'm kicking, I don't know who bewitched me. Niggas talking about my wallet, the bitches in the kiki. You don't want to rebuke me, I'm a killer and I'm ready to rerun my own history. I'm not a killer, you don't know me, you just know I'm a kissy. Corona came, then no kissing, no hugging, no handshaking, no river sitting next to me.
Making money my hobby, nigga riding my Bentley, yeah. Salary 6 figures, what you saying, gold digger, damn shit. Pyramids, my Jesus, I be saying Jehovah, what you say? Rihanna, the princess next in, I'm different. Cause I'm not different from your niggas, I just did my way. Books are blocking my way, so I chose I should slay. Popping bottles all day, fucking hoes, I should pray. Please God forgive me, cause you do see me. Nimerudi tena, I'm smoking na reverse pende mambichwa, nipate kanisa, sadaka natoa ushuru na lipa, sipendi kubisha, napenda vurugu napenda masifa, you know I'm the nigga. Whenever I pull up, I'm rocking a filter. Jigga the big man, shady gon' kill you whenever you say that. Ngeli ni jina, sipendi harusi napenda tu dina. Ballin' and greener, you know what to pesa na wena mkulima, nigga. You gon' die soon.
Ati nigga, you gonna do what? You gonna die soon, alright? I think me akiacha niwaambie, mimi I have embraced death to the point. I didn't ogopa kuzaliwa. Why am I so scared of death?
The only guarantee.
And for birthdays, atuogopangi kwenda birthday, but why are we so hurt about funerals? I feel like
Me, I'm scared about death.
What?
Why?
Um, juzi niliona video fulani ilikuwa na there's this I think ni Al-Shabaab or wherever.
Yeah.
So alienda kwa construction site and then alikuwa na like akona like a camera yenye iko hapo kwa forehead and like ana execute people like, and the video was all over the internet. And I was just sitting like this, nigga alitoka tu home asubuhi akaambia bibi yake naenda kutafuta chakula. Only to get shot in the head, and it was crazy. And ever since video like there's something in ili trigger man. So hati nikitembea usiku sometimes nikisikia like kuna somebody like ana rush towards me, I just have to turn because you never know. And one thing I'm scared about death, staki nipate kama sija achieve.
I know, right?
Like I need like ikinipata nikuwe nimeachieve whatever it's in my mind, like this is what I will consider an achievement to me. By the time probably ninakufa nikuwe nime have my own kids there, like their future is secure too. Ni mwenye nimeweza ku get everything that I've always wanted, travel wherever I want to, just live the life. And ikinipata time ka yo, I'm okay, but right now I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I don't want to die
got a lot of ambitions, man.
You know, nani alimba yo wimbo? Anaitangwa nani wa mse? Ule mse watu yangu, lakini si Mkenya, so hamati. Post Malone. Post. Okay, so apparently anamata. So I'm checking out some comments nimepata kwa my chats na naona mtu anasema ati, and it's a dude. He's called officially Huru. He says, mi naeza sema look for answers, they don't have to be from your circle. Sawa, alafu akasema huyo mtu amesema be strong mentally, hajui kitu anasema. Ukiwa na cancer unafaa kukuwa strong ama kuenda hosi. Same case here. Alafu akamalizia akisema stoicism is killing men. Na stoicism is a school of thought ya akina Aristotle, Epictetus, all those guys were Plato, they were like mental strength. Wake up, see the light, live your day.
I support them, man.
I do support them as well. It brings the mental strength, but unakuwa strong maka what point, maze? What is the strength? Unajua pia tuseme umeenda gym. Mimi sipendi kwenda gym, but naonanga tu movie na so tuseme umeenda gym and it's your first, maybe second, third training there. You've been doing 10 kgs reps both hands, and then you want to do the 200 one. Are you mentally strong, quote quote? Are you strong enough to take that on?
No.
You know, we can say stoicism and we can say put quotes, talk to somebody, keep strong, but how strong is strong? Because you can be strong 50 kg reps 30 days alafu ujaribu kuinua 500 kgs ukwe like farm na jinyonga hadi ikuvunje. So unajua.
I understand.
So what's strong? When you say strong, how strong is strong? And how strong, because pia kuna hiyo in this context kuna strong ya kujipush mpaka ujiue. Unacheki? So in this context, how strong can strong men be? Where is the place mazee mko na allowance ya kukua na weight ya 50 kg badala ya 500 kila saa?
But before our superstar begins to talk, let me just answer this one back to the brother who said, like, if you have cancer, life happens to everybody, man. It's like, kuna mse alizaliwa kwa poverty, it wasn't his fault. Like, if you start reasoning like that, and then I'll tell you, like, okay, there's somebody dying of nini. Life happens to you. Life doesn't happen to you because you can a strong mind. But of course, kuna hiyo influence, but life happens. If you have cancer, life happened. You don't wish it upon you. So after it happens, then what? Am I supposed to break down and cry every day because I have cancer?
Or not go to the hospital because you have cancer?
Yeah, exactly. You see?
It's strength going to the hospital. In this context.
So what I'm saying is not that life happens regardless of the circumstances. Just be strong. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Having cancer is really, really, really messed up. But you see, hadi nikisema it's messed up, it will find somebody, unaona? So all I'm saying is just be strong. Unaona? Whatever situation come about, don't do more crying and then less working on yourself. All I'm saying is just be more, in fact, it will help you ukiwa more stronger than ukiwa like, oh, I need to cry, I need to talk to somebody.
That's true.
You know what I mean? If you can't do it on your own, man, but we are humans, you can't do it on our own.
That's actually pretty right. And this is a very important question I'm about to ask you, yeah? So sometimes we can't do it on our own because we are human, yeah? But there's this school of thought that says there's a higher being that is usually there to support us. And the statistics as per church, yeah, Christianity na Kenya huku, most men don't go to church. You know that, right? Hadi ukienda church, church is for women. Church is a societal prison for women. Women go there, cry. Pastors use them, I don't know, stuff.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that, but stuff. But the percentage of people who go to church are mostly women and kids. Yeah. Sometimes kuna dad hapo.
Yeah.
Kuna watu wako church pia, kuna people who are council of elders, kuna deacons. There are people who are representing the male archetype kwa church na kwa society. But how much do the fact that guys don't go to church, yeah, proves that you guys adi believe kuna higher being. Do you acknowledge? Okay, speaking for your friends, don't speak for you. Speak for your friends. Do your friends even acknowledge that God can help them in a tough situation, a mental situation? A physical.
I don't know. maybe God can help you in such a situation. Yeah, maybe we just don't know how he does it, but probably he does, and you don't realize it, and maybe one day you just wake up and you're feeling better and you don't know what happened, and that's when you start acknowledging, okay, so there's somebody. For me personally, I acknowledge that there's somebody who wakes me up every day, who keeps me strong, who whenever I get ill, I can take the meds, but is the one who heals. I acknowledge that, and the fact that I don't go to church doesn't mean I don't believe in God.
Yes.
I just believe that there is somebody who is higher than me, who is higher than everybody, who does the extraordinary. You ask yourself a certain questions and you can't find answers to it. And that's when you start realizing all of this is not human.
So for you, that's for you personally. But what about people that you know?
I got a few friends who believe in God. Yeah, I got a few friends who believe like there are certain things that happen and it's not just themselves. They even tell me like, do you even pray? They ask me such a question. Yeah. So whenever somebody asks you such a question, do you even pray at night? That means they believe in God. And I've got a few people to like go out in the public and say everything that is happening to me that I know is because of God.
I know, right?
Yeah, there are people who are close to me and they acknowledge God to the fullest. So that's it.
To you, Max, in context of what he just said, do you feel like there are people who, even when they're going through mental issues, they can't, unaona hadi kwa status ana struggle, anaandika tu cheki wachukia, don't text me, sijui kama unataka ngori, like ako petty. And uko like, hizi ni story ndogo, unaweza pelekea God ama unaweza nyamazia tu uombe na God ama. Do you feel like most men, akipole nimeonea men leo.
No, it's okay. It's
important that we discuss
the topic
this.
Of the day.
Yeah, we have to find out how we can assist men. Yeah. Do you see it in your group of friends as well?
It's like for me, and my group of friends, I will say like all of us believe God exists.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. It's just like, but we are the society is changing in a way that how I should worship my God is not like what the pastor says. You know, it's just like we are sort of like liberated. The century we are in, and the times we are in, people are more liberated. So I cannot be like, pastor tells me this and then I do exactly what the pastor says because there's a reference book. So, but even in the hip hop community per se, if you look at it, I understand there is the over glorifying of the drunkenness, having a good time, blah blah blah. You know, a good time to you might not be necessarily a good time to another person. Somebody might say it's sin. You know what I mean? But even if you look in the hip hop community, that's most of the songs about glorifying women. You know what I mean? In any party, that's the kind of lifestyle. If you ask me, that's the like the high life of it, the highlight. It doesn't mean that I do not believe in God. Even if you look at the hip hop community in general.
I hear you.
Yeah, but there's always that thing somebody will say, I thank God. But even if you listen to his music per se, it's not it's not what they have the normal person saying this is a godly person.
Yeah.
So the fact that we do what we do, it doesn't necessarily cut off the fact that we believe in God.
I hope so.
Yeah, because even if you look at some of the big artists, before they enter stage, they'll say a little prayer then before they go on stage. But what I'm singing on stage is not another person will look at it and will be like, nah, can't be God,
Right.
But I'll take my pressure and with my God and how I view God and how he helps me every day, and he'll help me mentally, because because that person will be like, if he's grounded on God and so mentally will be strong, that's what he puts his, I don't know the term, hopes, aspirations,
Foundation?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what he pegs his foundation on.
Yeah.
So for that person, hiyo strong mentality yake itajua anajua kuna Mungu. Regardless of that other aspect and how you view it,
Yeah. So naona one way to assist men ni waende church. Na si church tu per se, lani we introduce them to spirituality. As in, even as kids, tuambie mtu hii cheki, uko solo. Hadi mimi nikiishia kama mamako, kama budako, na auntie yako pia wako, utakuwa na umse yako hapa anakushikilia.
For sure. Spirituality all the way.
Yeah.
Not religion, spirituality.
Yeah. I feel you, definitely. So the next question, as before we head on to a break, is how can we as females assist males in their mental health journey?
Before, because I had a crazy thought, and just something very funny.
Okay.
Somebody said, if you're a female, man, this gonna sound like fuck.
Ushaanza.
All I'm saying is, if you're a female, I would say don't advise them, because from what he said is like, how you deal with pain is not how a man deals with pain. I say support him.
Yeah.
But on the advice, mwambie enda katafute advice huko kwa marafiki zake wanaume. That's all. Nikiingia deep, people start hating me and shit.
So what about these dudes who have, to you now, and even you, who have girl best friends? Moyo anapigia dem ampe advice. And they're people like that, and they're genuine, by the way.
Yeah, true.
So is it a wrong advice akikosa kuendea kwa mwanaume mwingine?
I'm just saying, it's like how men operate is different from how, and it's not wrong. Understand me, please. It's not wrong.
I know.
And it's my opinion. So if whatever works for you, it's cool and everything. You know what I mean? I'm just putting from my perspective. It was like, for a man, please just get advice how somebody told me, because if your chick has a problem, right, and he comes and asks me for advice, whatever advice ndamwambia, it won't be, it will not be like, I might advise him and it will be the right advice, but it's not the right advice for a female. Because me, I'll be like, yo, umsamekosea, Nick, go and fight that Nick, and then mkishane Nick, because we can fight and talk the next day. We are men.
Yeah. That's how you deal with it, actually.
We deal with things differently. So if you're having a problem, all I'm saying is just, if it's not like a therapist, if it's not a therapist...
You're going out of context. We're talking about how can females assist males.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If it's a female, labda kwe like a therapist mwenye akona that degree and whatnot, But females, I think they should be more like, if my chick has I'll definitely support you.
How do I support you then?
Just show that you are there.
How am I showing that you're there? People see things differently. Do you want me to cook food for you, wash your clothes? That's basic. Haikusaidii mental health. Na kushow Jay, I'm there.
But loving somebody definitely takes my mind off, whatever issues I might be having. If I'm having a good time with my girl, definitely it will take pressure off whatever I'm going through. Yeah, so just being there, it's like not the normal things, but in an extraordinary way,
Okay. What about you, Yaro?
For me, I'll just say support the guy, don't be a drama queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and whenever like you see like this guy is really going through something, like just be there for him.
What does that even mean?
You know, like it's different. Like I don't know how to put it.
Guy,
it's different. Yeah, some guy might say like, if I'm going through this, I can call my girl and we can come and fuck around and everything just gonna. And for some people, you can call your girl and maybe they cook for you and feel like, yeah, somebody is really taking care of me. You can call a girl and just talk. You can call your girl and you just drink. Like you, as much as she's there and she's not creating a lot of drama.
Yeah,
that's how she's supporting you.
Right.
Exactly.
So you just need support.
Support, yeah. Whichever support, yeah.
Support too.
Yeah.
Love is a universal language, you know. It's like whenever, if I have
somebody okay to like this somebody, and because me there was a time I stayed like a whole year without having a girlfriend, and I had a female best friend, and I used to vent to her. She was like my confidant. So everything that happened nilikuanga like nilikuanga kwanza kwambia nikiwa na an interview ni hey free sasa ninaenda to this interview hey sasa, and like it wasn't something very complicated because she cared. It was the realest shit ever. She cared.
Definitely.
Just careful.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. I think that's been a good conversation. It's been rad. I've enjoyed it just as much as you have, I assume. And it's still pending. There's so much to talk about. And each Monday right here on Intern Network Show, I have decided. Just imagine Africa ezienda tu hivyo mazee na ati ni suicide. Unajua kama ni gari memgonga.
Yeah.
Unajua kama food poisoning. Like si ati ni yaende hivyo, but suicide inakuanga tu the last hope imeenda and you didn't have anybody else to rely on. And true. It's a sad reality that most men actually feel like this. And I'd want to know how better to support the men in my life, men around me, to find out how I can assist you without feeling like na emasculate na kutoa your manhood. I want you to feel like a man while I'm supporting you and as I'm holding your hand during a difficult time. So we're going to listen to another jam. Yaro B, naitwa Euphoria. And it's pretty lit and I hope you're going to like it. And then we're going to be right back right before the top of the hour for a short conversation. Then I'll be out of your hair. All right.
I'm your realest music bag, got these bangers on my mind. Motherfucker say you brag, I don't listen to no crap. I'm a father, not a dad, maybe Jesus call him dad. Did that way I'm at the grab, chasing clarity off of fame. Maybe wanna change the game, chica sora sing. Robbie runners on the scene, if I was that I'll make a scene. Even make a bigger scene, why? Cause I'm the Jewish Messiah and my spirit's on fire. All these niggas on Aguaya wanna do a Nikubaya. And I studied in the choir. I don't know who's the Dekaya, but I know I'm Jeremiah. And I'm tripping for Zinda and I send you on fire. I'm a nut, that's not a lie. I am not, I just know that Jesus is Messiah. Check it. Am I talking to a stranger? Lately I've been called a stranger, but the niggas that are chatting and they selling like the purpose and they ask for the favor, but they never give a leverage to do whiskey. Complaining that this nigga change. All I did was at my level, never saying yes. Like a fucking purpose, you're wanting me to be. I want a lotto, I'm broke, I'm riding solo at the block. If it's the money at the clock, I'm holding on my clock. Just in case you wanna take a shot, my girl is only give a suck and make it babies in the joke. Me to sell is so, but Jeremiah's got the jokes. You can hire for a lyric, but I only want a lyric. And my rhyme scheme is demonic, so I'm grateful, I'm a holy. I'm a gangster with no record, count the star. For the record, cloud, chasing for the Benz. I sold my soul to the devil in my dream. Fuck the devil, I don't deal with no evil. When I'm dealing with my ego, I can never sell my soul. Looking kid, that's my echo. All these niggas wanna be me. I'm the fucking alpha, octopus, Papa John's, epic Kenyan hip hop chart. I be joining names soon cause I'm a legend in the making, you know. Am I talking to a stranger? Lately I've been called a stranger, but the nigga that I touch now they're selling like the purpose when they ask for the favor, but they never give a love the job to do whiskey. Complaining that this nigga change. All I did was at my level, never saying yes. Like a fucking purpose, you all wanting me to be. All I make is trap, all I make is fucking trap. Rap this nigga turn a rapper, what they really rap is fucking crap. It's a good Friday, no one's talking about the last. I pop the bottle in my condo, make a smoothie, yes so common. No one's talking about the weekend on a banja mingi ngoso wanasoma tuka musi wakiiba mistari wote ni madonzi baby girl come next Friday let's go party not this man is beat the pussy take it slowly I'm not gonna hurt your feelings we go do it on a king side we be smoking differ all night we be drinking on the liquor tell a friend to tell a friend rap it papi all night we gon' do it all we don't need no rubber we don't need to be careful like just wanna come in take a pill game is over. Am I talking to a stranger? Lily, yeah, been called a stranger, but the nigga that I touch and they're selling like the purpose and they asking for their favor, but they never give a love. The door to do whiskey, complaining that this nigga change. All I did was at my level, never saying yes, like a fucking puppet. So all wanting me to be. I've been through enough to say I've seen it all, but I know I've been through a lot to ever choose a job. Most of you be faking a lot, that's why they line it on. You can never see me coming if it's on River Scott. I'm not like you sing along, I'm not like you sing along. Hey, check it. Them just they be capping how they wanna become something, but they never do no nothing when it comes to putting rocking. I'm the best rapper when it comes to rapping. It's a cipher dropping bombs. I be walking down the seas. Get high, my colonna tracking out the street kiss. Not a lie, everybody wanna know how I made it on my own. Nikupu, touch kwa God, Nikupu, touch kwa God, man. I don't follow waves, I just penetrate. Nime Rudy Tena with the flow so sick. If you blink, then you miss. Ignorance is a bliss. I'm not lucky, everybody say I'm lucky. Lucky, everybody say I'm lucky. I'm not lucky, everybody say I'm lucky. Lucky, everybody say. Up in the bones, ready for war. Don't get involved, you know the code. Don't hit my phone, leave me alone. Girl, I'm a pro, piece to the dawn. Ready? No, you know the code, yes. Telling a bro, no. Take accountability, yes. Switching the floor, take it slow. Ready to fuck, no reflow. Right on the floor, teach about best control. Ligging is so, wako ligging dogo. Back in the lot, or a hongo. Neko na fans, talk a bondo. You gonna fans, do more promo. Stick to a lane, man, nigga. I'm so high with no reefer. I don't hear on a preacher, but taking master Bible teacher. Don't trust so many people in this world. Don't trust so many people. Niko na dream ya kutoka kwa block. Yeah, I need to get rich. Broken boys taught me that, and I think they on my list. I got a list. Is the order on my in list it goes. Octopizzo Prezzo, Calligraph Jones, Timmy Blanco, Steph Capella. If you missed the Nico Mavella. I'm not lucky. Everybody say I'm lucky. Lucky. Everybody say I'm lucky. I'm not lucky. Everybody say I'm lucky. Lucky. Everybody say. Everybody say the best and put on a mic, they started to sweat. The wrong crew, man. The wrong clue led to rest. You're gonna watch my dreams unfold. You're gonna wish you met before. Don't ever wanna get involved if it's not about the dough. Stick to a lane, man. Smell my cologne, smoking reefer. Talk to my manager, zero masifa. Zimenishika, hadi kwa kichwa, mali mefika. Nenda kanisa na weza kupenya kama nasenya. As yet up, what's your agenda? Tell me what's up, niko na benga.
Black Market Records.
Alright, welcome back to the Intern Network show, and it's getting to the top of the hour, just 10 minutes to, and we have a guest hapa hivi na sisi anaitwa Yaro, and we're just from listening to his jams, and apparently he's worked with tons and tons of artists, including Octopizzo, Aziad, Saru, who's this other one? Malaika.
Masika.
Yeah, Masika. And you know, nimejua Yaro kwa event flani. You know, kwa event flani, and also I thought alikuwa amekuja huku Radio 254 for an interview, so nilimconfuse na somebody else. Akina tukijua huyo mtu. Tunatafuta collabo juu y'all looks like
tunafanana. Hadi nilimtumia picha and like, hey, naelewa mbona ulikuwa unasema ni nini. Yeah, because the resemblance is like, let's say 95%.
Akila show. Yeah, so one thing I know about you is that you always be showing up to events. You always, if there's something, it's that you show up to events. Na unadunga, si ati tu una show up, chile to slippers, Crocs, sweatpants. You show up and you're looking good. You look like somebody mtu anasema I want a collabo with. And I'm sure that is what you usually go for. Unajua ukijieka mahali, connections zina come.
Yeah, true.
So for people who wako na ambition ya kustart tuka wewe, but labda hawana pesa ya lakini pesa yukuwa labda wanasema hawana pesa ya kwenda events, hawaoni the need ya kwenda to events zenye haziwahusu, ku-connect na kupatana na watu wako huko. What would you say to such a person?
Huwa zinasaidia, huwa nasemanga like connections utakuja kuzihitaji hata kama si sasa utakuja kuzihitaji later in life. Because somebody aliniambia you might meet somebody, maybe somebody like a sound engineer or maybe msemenya anafanyanga event setup, and probably mmekuwa mabest for long. Let's say pia unataka to have your own show maybe 5 years from now. Nataka to have my own show like 5 years from now, and probably the sound equipment is gonna cost me like 100,000. And I have this friend mwenye tumejuana for so long, suddenly that guy is gonna give me that thing for free. And hapo itakuwa save how much? 100K. So like hizi connections ni muhimu, huwezi kujua utapatana na nani. Tulipatana na we that event and right here right now ndo mimi interviews naona kai hiyo siku singekuwa hapa tungejuana and singekuwa interview today. So like what I can say, we turn up to events because huwezi jua nani ako hapo. Unaweza nini event probably ni maybe ni ya Royco, but huwezi jua ni influencers wagani wako hapo, ni wasanii wagani pia wako hapo, because huwa wanapenda kuwork na big brands. Jina yako ni kubwa, watawork na wewe, so weenda hapo tu upate hata ni mtu mmoja tu, aujui atakusaidia aje. Na mimi hivyo ndo nasema ever since nianze tu hii watu ndo ngatu na kuanga everywhere, niko everywhere. Hivyo ndo imenisaidia, hivyo ndo nasema kupatana na wasi ndo imeni help to the most. Yeah.
I hear you. And I'd want to know this EP that you dropped. It's Abugas. It's self-named.
It's a self-titled EP.
Yes. So how did you initialize? Like, where did the idea come from? Abugas. Tangu 2013. You've been looking how can I initialize my name? Ama how did it just come?
So sinile tu nikiwa back in high school, ile venye unaweza andika tu acronym, kulikuanga na kitabu fulani nyote tulikuwa andika best food, best something like that, and then nilikuanga nayo, so in the back pages nilikuanga naandika tu jina and then like na try to make an acronym out of it. So like one day and hiyo book bado nakuanga nayo home mpaka sasa hivi. Nilikuanga pia na practice kuandika mangoma nayo nikiwa shule time niko free. So ikakujanga tu like Abugas, nikandikanga always believe you're good at something. And since I look up to Eminem, and one of his albums near self-titled like Marshall Mathers, Ginny Eminem full name Marshall Mathers, and I was like, let me try to emulate this and just put the name Abugas there, and whoever mwenye atataka kujua the meaning of Abugas, that means like I have to go to read some probably like a blog or something, because kwa blog kuna vitu kai hizo like aniulize personally, si kwa nataka kuyeka tu ikwe so easy for somebody to understand the thing itself. But ni kitu nilikuwa nimeandika nikiwa high school, and the fact that I look up to Eminem and the kids that are behind there too, like I'm also trying to tell these kids like ataka kozo place tulikweli kwanga Kibira, always believe you're good at something. Huku kuzaliwa tu kuje tu wish alafu kufe tu hivyo, like there's something unique about you, yenye kila mtu wako so unique in their own different way.
I think the best thing about you is that even with your self-named title is that you believe that you can do something, and even you have a jam that inaitwa I believe in me. And I'm not sure kama hiyo ndo yenye unaandika ati niko na list Eminem sijui ndio hiyo wimbo unasema niko na list.
Hiyo ni I'm not lucky.
So kuna hiyo ngoma ya I'm not lucky, uko like I have a list of people I look up to and I want to do collaborations with, and among that was Octopizzo, who you've worked with in 2 events or
actually,
more.
A lot.
So are we expecting a collabo with Octopizzo?
I wouldn't say that. Octopizzo is somebody very different, like anasemanga ye hata mkwe mnajuana aje ngoma mpaka nyinyi wawili mvibe mpaka ya vibe na ngoma yako, siwezi mtumia tu ngoma hapa Octopizzo unachajingi, let's say anacharge this amount of money which you do, but let's say like okay
pesa mingi
an X amount of money, and then mimi kwa nani mtumia Octopizzo ndio verse, alisema na mpaka ya vibe na wewe. So if the time is right, if it comes a time that Octopizzo wants to work with me, ready for that. I'm ready for that.
I'm ready for that too. I see it. I actually see it. I'll give you 3 years.
Ni msempoa sana. Tumework since 2021. And ever since tumegona tour. Sometimes kukuwa na giga na ni tumianga like a DM, oyo ni aje kuna hiyo opportunity unaweza taka kuperform, and yeah, so ni somebody mwenye ana believe in me,
yeah.
So ananiaminia so for somebody like Octopizo kuniaminia hivyo, there's no way like neza back down on whatever I'm doing right now, which is making music and trying to get a livelihood out of this. So sikawa naza nipe opportunities like ananireach on a personal level, ananiambia kuna opportunity unataka, yeah, so and that's it.
I feel you. I feel you. So I feel you. I Believe in Me is a great jam. We're about to listen to it as we come to the end of the show. Thank you so much to all that have tuned in, my dear listener. I have been here with you. You have been here with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. And for my guests for today, Max and Yaro B, thank you so much for coming. I owe it to you, Maze. I wouldn't have done this without you. Thank you. All right, so we're going to listen to the jam I Believe in Me by Yaro B as we end the show. And coming up next is Such to Friend, to tell a friend, to tell a hater, to tell a stranger. Y'all are invited to listen to Radio 254, your home of Kenyan hits and content. We are the only radio in Kenya, in the world, that plays 100% Kenyan music. And we support it completely. And we love having you as a family. We love having you alongside with us as we journey through this very difficult terrain. Y'all don't appreciate Kenyan music. Lakini sisi, we see the gem. We see the gem. Na tutaipolish mpaka muone gold in a glitter. All right, so this is bye-bye from me, Yaro.
Yeah.
Unaweza pair your parting shots. And then also Max. And then we can wrap it up.
Yeah, so for me, I'll just, let me say like, man, since leo tulikuwa tunaongelea about mental health, like just find somebody mwenye you can vent to. Usijiake tu hapo like a man is supposed to be this. We are changing things. The Gen Z, like I can say I'm proud to be a part of the Gen Z, and like we are changing the narrative yenye wazee walikuwa meka, like a man is not supposed to cry, a man is not supposed to be vulnerable, like you don't have to be vulnerable to the whole world, just be vulnerable to somebody mwenye like anakusikiza. Usijiake hapo tu like mawe tu like unatupia kitu hauwezi break, like everybody has a breaking point, and just find somebody to talk to, and that's what's up for me. And all day every day, always believe you're good at something, and believe in yourself.
Always believe in yourself. What about you, Max? Keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, nice. Definitely. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be here. For sure. On mental health, definitely what my bro said over here, I can't even add anything. It's just on point. So yeah, dope.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for listening, and bye-bye till tomorrow, same time, same place. Cheers.
I believe in me. Most of y'all believe in me, but it's okay, I'm thinking big. I'll be the best to ever do it. Ain't nothing like pedigree. Underground king, all them guys are like kids to me. No hating on nobody, staring fast like I'm supposed to be. Yaro B gon' be the next big thing, hopefully. Superman, we no cap. I no longer tree for bitches. If you see me in the kitchen corner, I was eating bitches while staring at the cleavage. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me, cause I believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me, cause I believe in me. You gotta have patience.
Why do they pretend they ain't seen how we dropping bangers? Yaro B, they don't believe in us. Choke one mafala. Kila time expose kwa beats, mnajua mini Jeffrey Dahmer, like a beast, nazi fist. Yani me, nazi mad. Especially when you drop it, they pretend they don't get it. I'm running on the sea, you swing. Someone is face falling, walk to kwa kona, nangojo get off your feet. But good at you say now, wezekana. Stay focused, you in a wezekana. And the level drop is on my banga. Yaro B, me na feel to go raparaka. They hitting but the follow lucky woman just surround you drip to nakala. Kwa ni moshi safi no, omo ukirap ni kumoto vumbi tu lazima follow. Slowly moving my cash flow. Nothing like I'm cap loro na just talk about smash kwa vingi kako koto. I'm on over candy the cosmos I can even rap on a fast shot. Flani more to the bass like mgojo. Ain't giving these features up for free. Show me the cheese I stars in the bitter B on the
You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me, cause I believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me, cause I believe in me. Everybody tryna be the best. You the silhouette and a red light, cause we the best. Put a red light, then we have sex. I believe in me. In a superhero, but I'm lyrically fit. I believe in me. Mama saying Dylan gonna be this still. I believe in me. Bogi yote wanna look up to me, chill. I believe in me. When it come to rapping with the highest beat.